What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be talking about something that obviously I make a lot of content about, but something that is extremely frustrating, which is missing Google reviews. So, if you woke up today and you saw your Google business profile suddenly lose reviews, whether it was one, 10, hundreds of reviews, you definitely are not alone. So, what I want to do in this video is actually show you a couple different things. One, why they disappear. Number two, how to tell if they're filtered or removed. Very important distinction there. Number three, what you can actually do to get them back. And number four, what you can actually do to prevent this from happening. So if you run a local service business, agency, manage client profiles, this is something you need to understand because reviews obviously directly impact rankings, trust, conversions, click-through rates, all that stuff. So we're ready to rock and roll. Let's us get into it. So the first thing I want to go over is why they go missing. The first thing you got to understand is Google reviews are not manually removed by competitors. Usually they're actually automatically filtered by Google's spam detection. So what happens is Google actually becomes very aggressive and has become very aggressive this year with review moderation because there's no fake engagement happening. There's so much fake engagement happening on a day-to-day basis. So these are really the most part, I would say the most common ways and most common reasons reviews disappear. Number one, the review looks fake. Things like short reviews, repetitive wording, too many reviews posted too quickly, or accounts with no history that can trigger a removal. Number two is reviewers that have account issues. So if they have a brand new Gmail account, suspicious activity, maybe a certain weird VPN usage, stuff like that, right? When that happens, the reviews can actually disappear everywhere. So very important you make that distinction, right? Third thing is incentivized reviews. So if businesses are paying for reviews, offering discounts, asking employees to leave reviews, Google may remove them. So very, very important that you focus on that. Even asking too aggressively can sometimes create issues, right? And the fourth thing is Google review updates or purges. This happens all the time. So Google usually regularly updates its spam filters, and businesses randomly lose reviews during cleanup waves, stuff like that. I've actually seen profiles lose hundreds of reviews, if not thousands, overnight, right? So that's the first thing to kind of mention. The second thing is how to check if reviews are actually gone. So step number one is you want to compare the review count between a certain period of time. That's the biggest thing you could do. The second thing is you want to actually ask the customer. So have the customer log into their Google account and check whether the review still appears on their side. If they can still see it, but public cannot, that usually means the review is actually filtered. It doesn't mean it's removed. So there's a distinct difference. The third thing you can do is check the policy violation. So you want to read through Google's review policies very carefully. Things that can get reviews removed are links or phone numbers, offensive language, duplicate content, and certain conflict of interest stuff, right? It's interesting, even legitimate reviews can get removed accidentally. So I'm just being very frank with that. It's frustrating, but it is what it is. Now, the bulk of the video, I want to show you guys exactly what you can do to actually get these reviews back. So the first thing you want to do is get documents ready, screenshots. You want to have the missing reviewer names, dates, any proof that reviews existed, reviewer count changes. This is very important. The second thing is you want to actually go to the Google Review Management tool. So Google actually has a support path for missing reviews now. You want to go through your Google Business Profile support section and then submit a missing review request. You want to be specific and very professional. Don't spam support. I see so many people that go and they do all these elaborate emotional diatribes and it just doesn't really amount to anything. So do not do that, right? Step number three is you want to have customers update their reviews. So sometimes this actually works. Have them go back to the review, edit it, add more detail, repost it naturally. Whatever that is, a more authentic looking review, it ultimately has a better chance of sticking than a review that does not, right? So very important you guys focus on that. And then step number four is you want to avoid mass review requests. So this is actually one huge mistake a lot of businesses make. They send 50 review requests at once. They get a good majority of them, and this actually creates unnatural review velocity. So instead of sending out a bunch of requests at once. You want to spread it out naturally and collect reviews consistently over time. And the key word there is consistently. So the more you can consistently get reviews and bank on 1 to 2 or 5 to 10 or 50 or 100 reviews per week, and you can hit that week after week, man, Google's going to not just think you're legitimate, but they're actually going to push you up in the rankings because of it. All right. And then the fourth section, and the final thing I kind of want to touch on here, is how to prevent reviews from disappearing again. So this is actually, in my opinion, the most important section. The first step is actually getting detailed reviews. Longer, more authentic reviews, the better. A good review is going to mention the service, the experience, maybe a staff name, location, specifics, right? That's very important. Step number 2 is you're going to avoid review gating. So don't only ask happy customers. Google does not like manipulation. Now, I know for the most part, people don't ask bad customers to leave a review, but just so you know, it does tend to kind of make it seem more authentic. If you do have a couple bad reviews happen, granted, if you have a 4.9, 4.8 with a bunch of bad reviews, in my opinion, is my controversial take, it's actually better than having a 5.0 perfect rating, no bad reviews, no nothing, because in my opinion, it's more of an authentic experience, right? Step number 3 is you want to diversify your traffic sources. Don't rely just on Google reviews. You also want to build Facebook reviews, Yelp, Trustpilot, Glassdoor for employees, stuff like that, right? And then the last thing too is focus on real customer activity. Real engagement matters more now than ever. So Google is actually looking for authenticity signals. So very, very important. But otherwise, guys, that is what you can do. These are clear guidelines and clear steps one can take to get these reviews back. Now, if you guys found this video valuable, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. But if you primarily need help with managing your Google profile, reputation management, PPC, pay-per-click local service ads, Google ads, Facebook ads, getting a new website, photos, video, whatever you need, Momentum is a full-service marketing agency, and we, are here to help you every step of the way. Feel free to email me. It's in the description of this video, sean@needmomentum.com. Otherwise, if you want to simply reach out to me via text or email or call me at 215-607-6482. Otherwise, God bless. Thank you so much for watching.